Hello, Wojak ETH community. Thursday evening, the 13th of November. So today the knockoff, the new one, Wojak on Solana, I think went up like 70%. It's at a new time high. And while the overall market crashed, not only crypto, not only Bitcoin, but also the stock market. I think Nasdaq went down 500 points. Dow Jones also crashed as well, 700 points. So that just shows you, if an asset is doing 70% gains while on a red day when the overall market crashed, it just shows that this asset is being heavily manipulated. Um, and the 70% is really not alpha. It's really bait, to sucker in the retail investors. So don't fall for it. The higher it climbs, the harder it's going to fall when it being rug pulled. So we're gonna just like today I sold some of my gold holdings, and when the money comes in tomorrow, I'm gonna put it into Wojak. Assume the price still stay this low. Um, I know that some of the people in the Ethereum Wojak community probably sold their holdings to buy into this new Solana Wojak. To those people, I just want to say good luck. I don't think it's gonna end up well, because the history has told us that it's gonna be a rug pull. You might as well just use that money buying lottery. You might have a better chance of winning. But for the rest of us who is still holding and even buying at these prices, just want to say kudos to you. I think our time is going to come. I think the last shakeout we have today is probably going to be one of the last ones. I think right now, there's a case going on in England, in Great Britain. Uh, I think there was this Chinese lady. She scammed Chinese society of like $6 billion in Bitcoin, and she took those Bitcoin with her to England, and she got arrested and right now being charged. And I think the U.S. is trying to claim that the hoard of 60,000 of Bitcoin, I think. And once this thing settles and the U.S. claims the ownership of the Bitcoin, I think that's when the U.S. government is going to make an announcement that you know they're going to reevaluate gold and use that money to buy additional Bitcoin, and that's when we're going to be entering the super bull market that we all been waiting for. I know that timeline-wise, it doesn't really make a lot of sense considering that each of the 4-year cycle, peaks around December January time frame. But I think this time might be a little bit different in terms of time-wise. We might extend our cycle, the peak, into the New Year's, maybe into January, February, all the way until the announcement and also the new Fed chair that's going to um, take place in May. So it's just a hunch, that we're not at the top of Bitcoin yet. I know that right now BTC is below 100,000 K, $100,000, and but I think it's going to recover, and this is really, I think it's the bottom in the short term, and that's why I am going to put all the cash that I have left into Wojak, which I think is really comparatively even to Bitcoin, it's dirt cheap. Bitcoin is extremely undervalued, and Wojak at these prices is almost like free, and that's why I'm putting it in. Definitely not touching the Solana Wojak with a 10-foot pole. So just hodl, buy if you can, And another thing, make sure you encourage one another in the community. That's what the community is for. Is so we can, bear each other's burdens and share each other's frustrations and pains, especially in a bear market, and give each other hope, and comfort. So just share your thoughts and ideas in Telegram groups and X. Let's grind harder than we have been. Um, the knockoff community, quote unquote community, they're shitting harder than we do. Let's do a better job as a community. We're all part of the same team, and we all bear the responsibility for the success of Wojak on Ethereum. So that's all for tonight. See you guys tomorrow.